Hello, my name is Kark32 and welcome back to our GregTech Horizon Season 2. We are Gregifying the base with a lot of Gregification, and I am just kind of upgrading our cutting factories because this is kind of like a bit of a bottleneck. Even though we have 16 of these, it is actually kind of a bit of a bottleneck. So I'm trying to decide how I want to go about doing this. I probably will move this at some point. But right now I'm just going to kind of build up, I think. And I think what I'm going to do with this one, actually, I was thinking I should... the muffler has to be free, so that, like, I can't run a thing down the middle, which is a bit of a pain. Thankfully, this only has two... This really only has two things, and maybe a third if I have to add, but I highly doubt we're going to be adding, like, much more. So I think... Actually, now I'm thinking about it, we could probably... A lot of this stuff we could probably all just combine into one. Like, none of this stuff is... It's like... It's really these that need to all be... Anyway, it doesn't really matter. Two of them is like nothing. What I was thinking, though, is running like a cable down the middle and then connecting both to the output. It's the output, basically. I need to figure out... And then I need to figure out where the muffler hatches are going. So if I did that... I did a muffler hatch underneath, I could do a muffler hatch on top and then run the thing down the middle. I mean, obviously, it doesn't need to be in the middle, but I could run it down the side and then connect it if I don't even really feel like messing with that stuff. I just thought it would be a bit easier. We did that. Yeah, it's just one of those things I just gotta kind of start placing down and see how I may switch these, actually. Yeah, why don't we just do that? So basically those are where the output buses underneath are. I think I'll just switch these. Yeah, usually I don't do mufflers underneath, but it doesn't really matter. They just have to be one block. There has to be space of one block for them to work, and then, yeah, we'll just run this down, and I guess we'll just do... Yeah, we'll do that on top like that. I'm just trying to... Where did I put the... I lost one. Oh, I put it right there. I was like, how did I lose one? Although I did break a wireless controller, and it, like, over the void, and the magnet didn't actually pick it up in time. But that only happens with AE stuff. Like, just a regular block, it's almost instantaneous in my A. Like, if I do that, like, it's instantaneous in my inventory. But if I break like this, it actually, like, falls down a bit before it gets in my inventory. And I actually lost one. Just a random observation. Alright, what was I doing? Output bus. Oh, I just put it right there. Oh, actually, I need more, don't I? Anyway, yeah, so this is... You can see this is, like, quite time-consuming. Just trying to figure out where we want and how I want to lay it out. And I really just am trying to set it up so I can easily expand it. So in this case, which by the way, these were a pain to... These were a big old pain to place, especially when we decided to upgrade into a... Not enough fluid. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That I didn't plan on. I guess that makes sense. We were doing the... I don't know what it's doing. Uh-oh. We'll have to sort that out. It's probably like something like that. I don't know. Something appears to be stuck. Although it doesn't look like it's that stuck. I don't know. I'll have to figure that out. But yeah, that's a bit of an issue. And the reason that is an issue is because I can't place any more hatches on these. If I need to do an output hatch, I need to break another one of those things. That's why there is some empty ones, because these can only handle so many hatches. And yeah, that's... And then that kind of messes up all my channels as well. Alright. Man. These laser engravers, holy cow, are they annoying. I wish they would just be faster in these. That would make this so much easier. Also, did we... Yeah, I need to place all these. Man, so much stuff I need to do. It's just... Every time I do something, I get distracted by something else, and yeah. Although that... Yeah, that's... There's nothing in there. Yeah, maybe. I'm just thinking, like... I don't think that didn't craft anything up, so... Maybe it's trying to. Is that what it's trying to do? I haven't really looked. Ah, yes. So raw tesseract. I don't remember this recipe. I moved it over. Yes. So that's a thing. Now I could... Be honest, we could probably just void it. I would have to go through the recipes and see what we're gonna void. Like, is there anything else that gives liquid? I don't remember, to be honest. There was the one recipe that's like wafers. Was it this one or this one? I don't remember. There was like a wafer recipe. See, molten tin, we don't need that. I could probably set that to void it as well. Alright, so maybe we'll do it that way. We are voiding exotic catalyst. Oh, that's... Yeah, that's one thing. I was thinking that was going off. I was like, wait, what's exotic catalyst? That is what. Yeah, I think we could. I mean, we are. It's voiding it, but I don't know. I'm just debating whether, like, would that be worth it? Trying to sort that out. These are probably going to be switched over to a different multi-block. I don't know which one I'm going to do yet, but that's probably what I'll do. All right, back to this. I also farmed the Gaia Guardian and got a Ring of Loki. In case you don't know, the Sword of the Cosmos absolutely one-shots it, so it's super, super fast. Spawn it and then kill it within seconds. So I went through and got all the dice. So we have a few of the things, like there's the Key of King's Law and Ring of Thor. We got a whole bunch of these wills. Which we're probably not going to use. A bunch of Gaia spirits. But anyway, we got the Ring of Loki, because that is kind of like a builder's wand. And I guess I can... It took me a while to figure out how this thing works, by the way. This was... it took me a while to figure out that it's kind of similar to a builder's wand. So I was kind of hoping I could do like an entire cutting, in this case, a whole entire cutting multi-block, and then copy and paste it, but no, unfortunately it does not work like that, but it does help a little bit. So what you need to do is equip it and then turn it on. So that's you just have to set a hotkey for it. So now you see like it's kind of doing Builder's Wandy type things. Then you're going to shift click on one block, and that's going to start the pattern that you're going to do. And then you're actually going to shift click all the blocks that you want it to copy. Now, unfortunately, it does seem like this is not going to add multiple types of blocks, because I was kind of hoping it would. But we'll go... Yeah, why don't we go we'll go this whole thing. Are we adding any... I'm just trying to think. Are we adding any... I don't think we're adding any more blocks, because I think we'll just... I don't know. If I need to, I'll just... I'll break them and place them off camera. But, okay, once you get all the blocks that you want, you shift-click the original block again, and then that turns it into, like, that. And then basically, all you do is shift right-click, and it, like, places all the blocks. It's kind of finicky at first, trying to get it all sorted out, but once you get it, yeah, I kind of messed that up a little bit, but yeah, it's a little bit finicky. It takes some time to get used to. That is sort of how you do that. It's easier if you do just like little bits in anything. I don't know why I was doing like that weird pattern. Let's try that again. All right, so shift right click and then the font. It also doesn't like when you don't have enough of the blocks in your hand when you tried to place it, so oops. Yeah. Also, these are like all connected, so like if you... It's kind of funny, like if you rotate one, it might rotate the whole thing. I don't know. There's a lot of like... There's a lot of funniness to how this works. Oh, I did it again. Alright. Yeah. Alright, we are back. I've gone ahead and I just started up a new Eye of Harmony. So we're crafting up another one. And we have all the parts crafted up. And this is kind of funny that... What did the first one... How long did the first one take? Like a month? I swear that was like a month of like real time. It was definitely the hardest thing we've ever crafted up. And now we're crafting them up like a new one after like a couple days. So just lots and lots of upgrades all over the base, speeding this stuff up like crazy. And some of the biggest is the getting to UMV hatches on the component assembly line and just all the advanced assembly lines that we have now and everything. We are really cruising here. I have gone ahead and sorted out under here. So all of the advanced assembly lines now are using the stocking input hatches now. Gone ahead, got rid of all the storage buses. I mean, the storage buses worked, but it is much easier with the stocking input hatches. I haven't done it with these because I don't really know if that would mess up the recipes, the regular ones. So I haven't done it in that one, but all the other ones, we are good. gone ahead and crafted up more of our optical circuit assemblers. So now we have 2 rows. We have 40 of those now. Are chugging along. Fortunately, I can't get them any faster than that. So we just kind of need to spam them. But yeah, when the whole base kicks on, we are taxing my computer here. But that is kind of to be expected when we have a Gregified like all this stuff. We've gotten pretty crazy with it. And we still have lots more to go. I have finished the cutting machines, so we got all those set up, just kind of mirrored them. And then if we need more, I'll just build them up. So we are chunk loaded. Thank you for mentioning chunk loading, by the way. I did not have that third Eye of Harmony chunk loaded, and we that was one of the reasons we weren't getting Black Dwarf Matter as fast, because every time I flew away from this, it wasn't chunk loaded. So yeah, we got those 3 going now. I don't really know I'm just gonna fill up here. I do wish those kind of, I wish the thing stayed, because then I'm like, oh, is this not running? And then I fly over here and it's actually running. I don't know, like, the math on the astral arrays, because these basically take an entire thing. This is all the parts for a Eye of Harmony, basically. A little less reinforced of the casings, but everything else it's pretty much what goes into those. And I don't really know the math. Like, when is a good time to start running parallel over just crafting up extra ones? So I'm gonna have to figure that out. I feel like for now, probably just expanding them, because I'm pretty sure when you start running these, they no longer produce power. It runs faster. Not faster, it just runs parallel. So instead of having just 1 running, it might be 8 running at a time, kind of thing. In the same amount of time. I don't really know. I haven't looked it up, so I really don't know how these work yet. So I think for now I'm going to continue crafting up more of them. But yeah, if anyone knows like when it is more efficient to add these, I know I'm going to have to run some for the plasma, the condensed, what is that stuff called? Condensed. Yeah. We're going to need to be running some of these to produce the stellar plasma mixture, to produce enough to run these with these, because I'm pretty sure the more of those you have in the thing, the more of that plasma you use. So there's a whole bunch of mathing that goes into that. So, all right, let me finish this up here, the controller, which is actually pretty easy. And I just keep kind of looking over the things. I'm like, what's the hold up here? Why are we not crafting these? I did change this setup. Now I'm like, why is that not running? Ah, I didn't even think about that. I did not think about that. All right. So the way I've set this up, I was like, oh, I'll just dump this in here and then I can put that. This is basically as fast as I could get these to do that, but it has split the stuff up because these GregTech pipes are a bit funny. I wonder if I wonder if we should have this on the end, because I believe the GregTech pipes do that. I really don't. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to change this. I think we're going to use, I think P2P, maybe those P2P tunnels to split them up instead of doing it this way. All I know is the fastest I can get it is with this buffer to input it. I don't, if I just put like the interface directly on the compressor, it is super, super slow. But if I do it through like a buffer, it speeds up. Yeah, all right. Let me sort this out. I'll probably just break these and then redo this. Okay, so this is kind of what I came up with. The recipe goes in there, and then I just connected these. I didn't set a priority, but I did try this, same as default, but try empty slots first. I have no idea if this is going to work at all. So we'll try it. I think that does seem to sort of work, but it is pretty slow though, as we can see. Not loving that. That is like super, super slow. What happens if... Oh, yeah, those are actually full. Oh, you know what? It probably is. All right, I'm comparing it to the Infinity. And the reason the Infinity goes so fast is because it's only 64 dust. Whereas the Iron, I didn't even think about that. The Iron is 7,296 blocks, so it has to just insert so much more. All right. But I think that will work. I'm not sure. I don't know. We'll see when it gets to the end. Is it? I don't know if it's inserting the whole amount for one. That's kind of what I'm curious about. If it's going to get partial. If we run into issues, then I can always separate these. These two have lots and lots of we use a ton of them. Iron Singularity is not as bad, but we use quite a bit of those for circuits, but this is only 16, so... All right. We'll see if we end up with a partial one. Anything else? Oh, I started running low. Did I mention I'm starting to roll low on glowstone? So I switched the... I think I did mention that. I switched the planet from... I forget what we were doing. Triton or Proteus to... No. What did I switch? I switched one of the... I think it was Ganymede. Yes, I switched the Ceres to Ganymede. I think that's what I did. To get more glowstone because we were running low. Oh. Anyway, it's one of these. No, it was the first one. Yeah, because we had switched planets when we were trying to get the black dwarf matter and the white dwarf matter, and I did one of the planet I did gave almost no glowstone, so we were running out, and we go through millions of it. All right, let me finish this. Quickly look. Oh, no, there we go. Yeah, it's crafting up. It is a 6,000 second craft, though. I could do it in a advanced assembly line, and You know, now I'm thinking about it. It's not like we craft up... We're never going to craft up like millions of these. I could maybe just add it on the stocking input hatches or whatever. It needs to have the same amount. The 16. 14. Is like one of them 14. This one? Or... Yeah, this one is 14. Maybe it could just... I could maybe throw it in the... I could maybe throw it in the hatches. The only thing that could probably screw that up, though, is if the same item is in... Which one is this? Time dilation. Yeah, if they share an item and it's like in a different spot in this, but I don't think they actually do. That might cause an issue. What is that in? That's in the 12th spot. Yeah, so it's in the 8th spot here, and it's in the 12th spot. I don't know if that would cause an issue, but maybe something to think about. Also, this requires 4. I think that would be fine. I don't need to have... I can have an extra one on there, I think. Maybe next time when I craft one up, I'll try to do that. All right, we are back. I've got like 4,500 seconds left on that. It is a long craft. I am over here setting up a couple new advanced assembly lines for the parts for the Eye of Harmony. I have gone ahead and crafted up. We got the one for the advanced coils because those are very, very slow. And these are required in other parts, namely these Dyson Swarm energy receivers. So as these are sitting in or crafting up very slowly, I want to say they're like, I want to say it was like 30 seconds or something like that they were taking per coil. There is 4 of them, but since these are so limited on how fast we can overclock, I just wanted to get those parts on their own, kind of like dedicated thing, so the assembly lines aren't getting clogged up. Just kind of getting rid of as many backlogs as we can, or bottlenecks as we can. So I'm going to finish this, and then we will get our next Eye of Harmony, and that'll be 4. And like I said, I'm going to have to do a little bit of research asking around what kind of ratio or what point do you start doing parallel. I'm pretty sure we need more of these. I'm thinking at least 8 before we start doing parallel. I could be wrong, though. I do need to figure that out. But yeah, that is going to be it for today. Thanks for watching, and have a good one.